I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He'll square... Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Smoking Joe Frazier.
This bout?
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood of time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shot it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighting.
Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
The fans are ready, and it looks like the... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Beautiful counterpunch. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. They drop their guard, they get caught. They are giving us a high-tempo show. It's bombs away. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. jab slightly off target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominant.
And there's the bell to start round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't.
Let's get it started in round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice stop, but that won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Only catching air with that hook. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That hook won't score. And he fails to score with that left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Back at it in round four. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
But you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That hook was off target. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging could be, some back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Counter punching. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Misses with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble, and the Bronze Bomber goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Wilder. Here comes round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nope, that jab not. Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks the hook. That left uppercut doesn't score. Nice counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in... Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you continue.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my... And I promise you that I wouldn't want to be...
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
Amir Khan, he's bolt. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times, and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That jab doesn't score. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. With the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. The game plan does not...
Don't want to lose his foot.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
In a corner, an outside fire.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Amir Khan in some real trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. Hold that thought. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. And apparently no rest for the weary. Did you see that? Pacquiao is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like the match made it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.